everyone, my name is Debbie and I'm a full-time reseller, mainly on eBay and Poshmark. And today I have the best Goodwill haul. I think it was my best haul ever. So I cannot wait to share everything with you. I went kind of on a whim. I was going into town and so I thought, oh, on the way home, I'll just stop in and see if I can find a few things. We had company coming for dinner and so I thought, I can't stay too long. Well, I ended up staying 2 hours and I think it was 11 minutes and I spent $218. And I estimate, I already went through and ran, sold, comps on everything, and on the safe side, I believe I should get back $1,228 after platform fees and shipping. Like, that's the amount that I should have deposited back in my bank. So if you take out the $218 that I spent on it, I should profit over $1,000, and I just found some amazing things. I've had a few videos in the past where I have done Goodwill bins hauls, and at the regular Goodwill stores, I shop a lot differently. The price is a lot higher, so I am much more selective. I want to make a lot more money per item, and I spend more time researching the items. So if you like videos like this, give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it, and it will tell me that you would like videos like this also. And if you would like to subscribe and hit the notification bell, then when I have other videos come out, then you will be notified. I will have an update on this haul and let you know how much everything actually sold for, how much profit I made, and I time everything to figure out exactly how much I'm making per hour. So I will update you on all of that. And then on my what sold videos along the way, I'll have some of these popped in also, so you can see, oh wow, that only took 9 days to sell, or that took 20 days to sell. So I think all of that is really interesting and so important to keep all of those things in mind. I will take you back a couple days ago to when I went to the store. I have footage in the store and I did a voiceover where I'm telling you a little bit about what I picked up and some of the things I didn't pick up. And towards the end, I say, and that's where the lady took my cart. And just to explain that a little bit, I had an awkward moment. I was shopping and my cart was really full, and an employee there, super nice, just completely good intentions. She kept coming up to me and saying, let me take your cart and give you a new cart, and that way you don't have so much stuff. And I kept telling her, oh no, it's okay, I really need to leave, I shouldn't have been in here this long. And so then she'd leave, and then she'd come back like 10 minutes later and she'd say, really, let me take your cart, I'll get you another one. And I would say, oh no, I'm still trying to decide on all this, thank you. And then finally, probably the 5th time she asked me, and I told her no, I was over in the hard goods, and I love the hard goods. I found some really good home runs in that area. And so I had just found 2 great things, and she comes over with an empty cart. She says, don't say anything, I insist. I'm taking your basket, I will put it up front, it'll be just fine, and you can just keep shopping with an empty basket. And I'm like, oh my gosh, panic. I do not want to let these things out of my sight, because if you've shopped in Goodwill at all, sometimes people will come and they'll like grab stuff out of your cart with you right there and say, oh, do you really want this? Does this fit you? And if it's actually someone shopping and they look like they're really shopping for themselves, then I will give the things up. But if it's another reseller, that's a different story. I don't want to let my things go. And so I'm like, okay, it'll be safe. She'll put it behind the counter. Nobody's going to take anything. But I kept like looking up there. Well, she parks it by the very front of the store where people are coming in, where it just looks like a basket of stuff by the front door, not behind the counter. And then she leaves and goes in the back. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's my cart full of stuff. I do not want people to pick out of it. And so I make my way up there, I grab my cart and I get in line. She comes out, she's like, what are you doing? I told you, leave that cart. And I was like, oh no, I've got to go. So that was crazy awkward, and I know she just meant good. So anyway, all my stuff was fine. Nobody took anything, but that's what I'm talking about when you hear me say the lady took my cart. And so now we will go look at the footage in the Goodwill. Then I will come back here and I'm going to go through everything, show you all the tags and how much I think each thing will sell for. So we will get started now. outside and I am meeting my husband to go for a run. And this is one of the things that I love most about selling online is it is the middle of the workday and I can just leave and go for a run and I don't have to ask anybody, and then I can come back home and work. But on my way home, I think I'm going to start at the Goodwill and grab a few items. So stick with me and I will take you along. I started in the women's jackets and immediately I see this cool jacket. It said gallery and I picked it up to look it up. It looked so 90s with color blocking and just that style, and it was a good one. So I ended up taking it home. And then I kept looking through. There were some that showed a lot of wear. That was a Juicy Couture zip-up hoodie, so I picked that up. And there were just a lot of okay brands that if I were at the bins, I would have picked up, because if I could make a $10, $12 profit, then I would be great at the bins. But if I'm paying $7.37, it's just not worth it to me. And that, I really liked that jacket. It was an American Eagle, but the comps just weren't high enough. That was an Avalanche lightweight puffer jacket. I thought it could be something, but it just didn't sell for enough. I might have been able to get $18 before fees. And then, that was one that I kept. That was a reversible Columbia jacket, men's extra large from the 90s, and it was in perfect condition. So that was one thing that I was really excited about finding. And then just kept looking through just a lot of jackets that were kind of nice, but not enough to buy. I wanted to get high value items today. I was looking for home runs so that it would be worth my time. That one I thought would be a great one. It was Christian Soriano and it said runway style. It looked really nice, so I thought it could be something, but it wasn't. And then I moved on to shorts. And this is a good example of you can look through 100 items to find one or none. I actually ended up picking up 2 pair of shorts and neither one of them was really very good. When I look back, I probably should not have picked up either one of them. I found just a lot of things that at the bins I would have picked up, athletic shorts, and that one was a short that I looked up, Evolution. It was really distressed, destroyed, but it was a kid's size 14 and the comps were not good, so I ended up putting that one back. Then I found just tons of J. Crew, J. Jill, Ann Taylor, Loft, even some that were new with tags, but size 2 on a lot of them, and so that's a hard size to move. That was a pair of Columbia shorts. I was like, yes. And then I was like, no. Then I was like, yes. And so I took it, looked it up, and decided it would not be worth my time. And $4.34 was too much to spend on it. Yellow tag was half price that day, so they would have been $2.17. That one I ended up picking up. It was called Road Narrows, and it was a pair of just really distressed jean shorts. And I made a mistake on that one because it was a kid's size and I was looking at the comps for a men's size. So I won't lose money, but I spent $4.34 and maybe I will double it. And so not great. That was that pair of Ann Taylor, brand new with tags, but I passed on it because it was size 2. And I've had some trouble moving Ann Taylor, and just a lot of, sometimes you just have to go through a lot of items. And in a minute, I came across one that I thought was so cute. It was pink and white in big checks, and it was Polo Ralph Lauren, which that's what I mainly sold for about 10 years was Polo Ralph Lauren. Loved it, did so well with it, but then the market became oversaturated, and so now I don't always pick it up unless it's something that's vintage or really unique or a very substantial piece. But this pair was just so cute and it looked perfect, and so I went ahead and got it. And so maybe I'll make $10 on it or so, but probably not the best buy, but I just couldn't resist. Then I went over to the shoes, and there are a lot of them, but I just kind of skimmed over them, and that was a pair of Toms that I might have picked up at the bins if they were in better condition. A lot of shoes with a lot of wear. I did get a pair of Cowboy Boots, Anderson Bean, which I've had great luck with those. Those I love. Those are Sam Edelman, a two-tone leather booty, and they are just beautiful, and I was really hoping that they were my size, but they were a size 8. So not my size, but now I might have to find them in my size because I love them. And then I went over and was starting to look through my cart. That is a long leather vintage jacket that is absolutely beautiful that I could not believe that I got, and it was a yellow tag. It was half price. That was a pair of shoes that I passed on. I got a couple pots and pans that seemed pretty good, and then this I absolutely loved. I went over the hard goods, and this is a collector's item. It's pretty rare. It's 2002 Mary Englebright, the cutest little tic-tac-toe tea set. And so that was one thing that I was really excited about. And then this is the hard goods section, and I had just started looking in it, and I've had so much luck with the hard goods there before. And then the lady took my cart that worked there. Okay, I think I say every day I love my job. I got to leave in the middle of the day and go have a really good run with my husband, and then I had the best Goodwill haul. I spent a little over 2 hours and a little over $200, and I got some amazing things, so I cannot wait to share them with you. Look, I will turn this screen completely full. And then inside my car, more jackets and suits. Unbelievable. I got so much stuff. I'm so excited. So now it's a couple days later, and I have everything cleaned, and I've taken photos, and I've listed most of it. I still just have a couple left to do. So the first thing you saw in the video that I picked up was this vintage 90s windbreaker. I think it's so cool. It's in excellent condition. It is gallery sport size medium, and I didn't know the brand, but just the look was so 90s that I had to pick it up. I looked up comps quickly while I was in the store, and it looked like I could probably get around $50 for it. So I have it listed for, I think, $56, and accepting offers, I would take $40 for it. So that one was a great one. Then I came across this Columbia jacket, and I remember these from when I was a kid. And there's the Columbia. It's reversible, and when it's reversible, you can find the tags inside the pockets usually. and it was a good size, men's extra large, and it said radial sleeve on it. So I quickly ran comps to see exactly this radial sleeve, and it didn't sell for as much as I thought. Probably get $30, $35 plus shipping, which I'm still really happy with that. It cost $7.67. The jackets are $7.67. If they are a larger, more substantial coat, they're $11.31. So this one was $7.37. Then the next thing, oh my gosh, I hit the jackpot on vintage coats and suits and blazers. I got some really amazing ones. This first one does not have a tag on it to say what brand it was, and on vintage coats, if it's just a really nice, neat coat, I don't worry about it if it has a tag or not. But if it has this union tag, that tells me that it's vintage. And on the back side, it had this tag, and it says the coat and suit industry, and that means that it has to be between 1938 and 1964. Those were the only years that they put that specific labeling in. So this is just a really nice coat in great condition. It's thick. It does not have the fabric content. This feels like some kind of like maybe rabbit fur. So this was a neat coat, and I listed it, I think I put it out at auction for $89.99, and then on Poshmark for around $100 or so. So I'm counting getting back maybe $65, $70 on that. Then this is another vintage coat, and it is very pretty, long, red. It has on here just the boutique where it was sold at. And then I did some research on this too last night. I spent a lot of time reading about these coats because the history on it is just so neat. This one is Wax Works by Illy Wax, and it has the Made in USA tag, and it also has the union tag. And you can look up the union tags, and they will have on there information to help date it by what is on the tag, even the color of the tag, so you can narrow down pretty good when it was from. Okay, this next one is really beautiful also, long, this satin lining, this fur trim. The interior tag has the designer's name, and I read a lot about him last night, Bernard Altman, and it says 55% precious fur fibers, 45% wool, hand-tailored by Denise. And the history on this guy is really neat. He actually is credited with bringing cashmere to the United States in, I think it was around 1947. But this coat, I think I saw one almost like it that sold on Poshmark for $140, some on eBay that did not sell for as much, and some that were listed a little bit lower. So I listed high on Poshmark and a little lower on eBay, and we'll see which one sells first. But if I get $65, $70 for this, I think that's excellent. Next is this Hard Rock Cafe quarter zip sweatshirt Miami, and it is vintage. I found out from looking it up, and it's in great condition on the outside, and the inside though has a lot of pilling, and so I just noted that in the listing. I think I'll get about $25 for that. Then, oh my goodness, I got so many nice jackets and suits. I won't go through each one individually, but I have a what sold video coming up about vintage Western blazers. I got several that were, this was a Shepler's, and then this one is Circle, Dallas, Texas, and I think each of those will sell around $50 or $60. Then I have a couple that are this Circle S Dallas, and I have the suit pants that go with them too. So these are just very nice Western vintage jackets. Those do great. I've sold some suits for $100, $120. And then also with that one, with those, I found this really nice Pendleton jacket. And here's the tag. Pendleton suit jackets do great. A lot of Pendleton does really great. So that is the tag. And all of these, I think, are 46 long. They all came, I believe, from one person. And I was in the shoes and looking through them, and I see a new rack come out. So I run over to the rack and I find all these great vintage items, which who knows if they would have been there if I had waited an hour. I really lucked out on getting them right when they came out. Then I had cute little Free People. It's Intimately Free People. And that's the tag. Just a really cute sequin shirt that ties at the top. And I actually might keep that myself. I tried this on with this and it was so cute. I love both of them. So I probably will sell it, but I'll probably wear it first. And then I got this jacket, and I'm not sure how you pronounce the brand, but it's really cute. So I am just going to show you, and I'll pop up a picture, but it's thick, it has a quilted lining, it has a faux fur trim, and the backs of the sleeve zipper, super, super cute on. So I might price that a little high so I can wear it for a little while. Then I got this. I think sometimes when I go from shopping at the bins a lot and then shopping at the regular Goodwill, I feel like I get a little bit of bins brain, and sometimes I pick up things that I probably shouldn't, and they would be great at the bins where I might pay $0.25 and make $10, but I'm not sure about here. This was a J. Crew, and it's a collector's tee, size small. It says California, and I think it will sell for about $12. I paid $3.33. Then this one I was excited about because I don't find Kate Spade very often. Whoops. But the last thing that I found that was Kate Spade was at the bins, and it was a dress, and it sold for like $80. So I saw Kate Spade and I was so excited because it's rare for me, and it's this cute little bow shirt. Oh, I actually like that. If it doesn't sell, I might wear it. But it says, here's the tag, Kate Spade, New York, and then it says, live colorfully, size medium. But the problem with this one is that where they put the price tag, it created a small, tiny, tiny little hole, which I washed it afterwards. I wonder if it went back together. I don't see it now, but I'll have to inspect it really good before I list it. So, in case it does have a hole, I'm only counting on making like $8 for this, and it cost me $5.35. So that was not great. Then I got these cute, adorable Ralph Lauren pink checked shorts, and they look excellent condition. They didn't even look like they had been worn, size 2. I paid $4.34. I should probably get about $15 to $16 for them. So that was another little bit of bins brain. This one is another pair of shorts, and it was in the women's shorts, but it was actually a kid's size 14, and it's a brand called Road Narrows. And I just thought, that's kind of neat. A lot of distressing, the zippers, and I quickly ran some comps, and they looked pretty good. But what I realized when I got home, I checked the men's comps and didn't realize it was kids. So I might get $8 for these, and they were $4.34, so not a great buy. Then this, I was really excited to get. This I found in the hard goods, and I'll pop up exactly how much I spent. It was $7 and something, but it is Mary Engelbrett, or Engelbright, I'm not sure how you say it, but I had sold a mug by her once, and this mug sold for like $40. So when I saw this brand again, I picked it up, and it still had a tag attached. It's in the original packaging. I'll pop up much better pictures, but it is this little tic-tac-toe tea set, and I saw just individual like teapots that were selling for like $70, and so I thought, this is kind of unique, and it's a whole set. I think it's brand new, so I have it priced at $224, and I would, probably accept offers down to $150 or so. I think when I calculated my totals, I only counted on it selling for $100 just to be on the safe side, but I think it's a beautiful piece. Then this, I was really excited about too. I think everything I was really excited about. This is a long leather jacket, Pele, I'm not sure how you say it, studio, and it's a size small, and it's vintage. It has a belt, and just very nice. I didn't find any flaws. I have it listed for $149, and I'm planning on selling it for at least $100. For shoes, I got some cowboy boots. So happy to get these. They're really nice. They're Anderson bean, and here is the tag. And the last pair that I had of these were they sold for $85, and they had flaws. This one also has a flaw. It's cut at the back. I've noticed a lot of people do that on purpose. I don't know why they do that, but so I just took pictures and disclosed that in the listing, and I'm sure it will still sell for a great amount of money. Then these were my favorite. I absolutely love these. Sam Edelman, can't see that very good, so I'll pop up a picture, but beautiful booties, leather. I think they're called the Shea Booty, so I think I'll get about $35 for those. Oh, the Anderson bean, I think I figured I should get at least $60 for them, hopefully more, but that's like bottom number. Then I got these Adidas trail shoes, and they looked in great condition. You look at the tread on the bottom, excellent, very vibrant colors. And they have the shoe model at the front. So here's the model name right at the front. They're a women's size 7, and I think I'll get around $30 or $35 for these. And the shoes are $5.35 each. Unless they are boots, then they're $10.31. The booties just count as regular shoes, only $5.35. So I got 2 pair of boots that were $10.31. This is the second pair, and these are the brand Trickers International, and not to be confused with Trickers of England, because those sell for a lot of money, and I was thinking it was those. And if it was those, they would have sold for a couple hundred. These will still sell for probably $40, which I'm happy with that. But if you see Trickers of England, those sell for hundreds of dollars. Then I got these hiking shoes, and they are called High Tech, and they looked really nice, good condition, just a little bit of wear on the toe, which I of course noted, and they were a good size, men's size 10. They were $5.35, and they should sell for around $30 plus shipping. And then I got 1 pair of little kids, little Pottery Barn kids, Sherpa slippers, super cute with the tags on. They will probably only sell for about $15. So again, I probably had a little bit of bin's brain on that. They are not a huge return, but they're really, really super cute. And then I went to the pajama section, and funny story, I found this bathrobe, and it was really nice and thick. And I looked up the brand, and it was new with tags, and it was from Target, but I like Target, and sometimes some Target things can do well, but I noticed it had initials, DW, embroidered on it. And I was like, oh dang, who's going to buy something with initials on it? I shouldn't even bother with that. And then I was like, hey wait, those are my initials. I need a robe. So I bought it, and it was $4.34, and then it was half off because probably nobody else came through there that was DW initial. So it only cost me $2.17, and I have a new bathrobe, and I really like it. It's really nice quality. So love Target brands. So that one I'm not selling, so I did count that as cost of goods, but not figuring anything on making money on it. Then I got this adorable little one-piece pajama with sock monkeys. I love sock monkeys, so it is the brand Nick and Nora, and it was only $2.17 also, and I should probably get $20 on it, so not huge, but I thought it was adorable. And then another one-piece sleep set that I always find they go really quickly for me. This is the brand, and probably another $18 or $20, and it was only $2.17, so that I think will be a good return on investment. And I was just listening to a podcast this morning, Flip the Script, and the person that they interviewed was talking about Juicy Couture, and I had said in a previous video that I'd been hearing that it was on the comeback, so I found two more velour tops, and this one has graphics on the back, and that one does not. But on that podcast, she was saying every piece that she had has gone between $50 and $70, and I didn't figure that much when I was figuring in my totals. I figured like 25 to be safe, but these are nice, and size large on this one and size medium on this one. So excited to have some juicy velour zip ups, and those were $5.35 each. And that, wow, that is, oh no, I have pots and pans. I got a couple pots and pans, and that's a really good section to pay attention to because some of them can sell for a lot of money. They're easy to ship, they don't break, and this is the first one. And if you see on the bottom, it'll give the name of it. And this one also says a model number. It says that it's 5 quarts, so they're really easy to look up, easy to take photographs of. I really like selling pots and pans, and this one was $7.97, I believe. I have it listed for where it should sell around $35 plus shipping, so not a bad return and very little work on that. And then this one, I shouldn't have picked up probably. It has a little too much wear, but it's that same brand, and it is a 10-inch kind of wok skillet, and so I spent $3 and something on this, and it should probably sell for about $10 plus shipping. These are the 2 suit pants that went with those Circle S Dallas jackets. So I have 2 complete suits and then 3 vintage Western jackets that do not have the pants to them. Then the very last thing, I found this mug, and it looked old to me, and I was like, that looks familiar. I've seen that somewhere. So I got home, and my husband said, that looks like England. And my dad lived in England for 2 years in, I think it was 1967 to 69. So I sent him a picture, and I said, do you recognize this? Does this look like it's from England? And he said, yes, he had that exact mug. He just got rid of it, so he's had it all those years. And so I thought there must have been something that looked familiar to me because I probably saw it a lot growing up. So it might only go for about $10 or $15, but I thought it was really neat. So that is everything that I purchased in that haul, and thank you so much for watching. If you're still watching right now, I appreciate it very much. I hope you have a great day, and good luck on your reselling also. Bye!